When I was in college, I majored in psychology and women's studies and minored in philosophy and theater, but theater was my first love. So when I got an acting job with a local wrestling television federation, I was really excited. I started out as a hostess, just announcing and commentating, but then during practice one day, they realized that I actually had a fair amount of athletic ability, so they started to incorporate me into the matches. During one of the matches, I sprained my neck. A move went wrong. I really didn't have any experience and probably had no business doing that anyway. But the pain was excruciating. It so happened that the injury occurred about 2 weeks before I was getting ready to go on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity study abroad. 9 countries, spanning 5 continents, and I was afraid that if I went to the doctor, they'd tell me I couldn't go on the trip. That wasn't an option. The trip lasted about 6 months, but even when I got back, I still didn't seek treatment. By then, I had more or less gotten used to the pain, and that's exactly the way that I lived for years afterwards, until recently, the pain really started to come back. It got so uncomfortable, really distracting, almost unbearable. So I decided to seek treatment from a chiropractor. The chiropractor helped me tremendously. I got instant relief, but during the time between appointments, the pain would return. Of course, I couldn't go every day. That's not practical. And I really didn't want to take drugs. That's just not the way I live my life. So in order to alleviate the distraction in my law practice from the pain, I sought treatment from Dr. Anderson. I expected that the hypnosis would be more or less an isolated event, that he would help me overcome the pain while I was there, and that the effects would probably last for a while once I left. But what I discovered was that Dr. Anderson actually taught me some pain management techniques that I could use while I wasn't with him and employ in my everyday life to help manage the pain. Overall, Dr. Anderson made the pain much more bearable. There were certainly days that were worse than others, but if I experienced that extreme pain again, all I had to do was use the techniques that Dr. Anderson taught me, and it made the pain more bearable again. Ultimately, my treatment through the chiropractor will cure my neck pain, but in the meantime, it's not only the session that I had with Dr. Anderson that's helping me to manage my pain. Probably the most important benefit I received from him were the tools that I can use every day to make that time in between appointments much more comfortable. I would absolutely recommend Dr. Anderson to anyone who wanted to manage pain. The session not only helped tremendously in managing my pain, but the tools that Dr. Anderson taught me were really the most important benefit. They're easy, they're quick, they're simple, and anyone can use them.